Hello, it's John here. Little update on the bee situation. It's been few weeks since the original one went in, and we've got this new hive that I got. I learned that you really want to have at least two hives going, two queens, two sets of bees, just in case something happens with one of them. You're not stuck the whole year till the next year without any bees. It's nice to have, and then you can also compare how they're doing, which is interesting. So I decided to get the second one, and learned a couple of things from that, which is really important. And that is, first of all, that when you get the bees, there's a reason that the package that they come in looks like this, shaped like this. I don't know if that's coming out. The thing is that instead of doing the shaking and dumping the bees out, what you're really supposed to do, and the bees are much happier about it, and it makes perfect sense to me, and I wish I'd have known this. There's only like one guy on YouTube that I saw that did it this way, and he was ranting and raving about it. But basically, you take out a few of the frames and you put this inside the box. You take the can out so that the bees can get out the top, and then you cover you take your queen out and you put her in between the frames on the other side of the hive as usual. And just like when we set this outside, within, I don't know, hours, maybe a day or so, you come back and all the bees will have moved out of here into the frames around the queen. And then you just take this out, set it down, and put in the rest of your frames, and the rest of the bees will come out and go into the hive. And there's no shaking and pounding, and it's like, of course, right? So that's the way to do it, and it works really, really well. So I wanted to share that with you. And Kimmi and Annie better get out of here before they get stung again. And let's see, what else? So now I've got to go in here and check my queen cage, because it's been a week since I introduced this hive. And then I'll check on the other ones as well. But that's what I wanted to share with you mainly. And so let's go ahead. I was going to do the smoker thing today, but it looks like it's going to rain, and I'm running out of time. So I'm just gonna check on these now and see how they're doing before it gets too rainy. So there we go. They're looking pretty good and calm. And I've got separate this out a little so that I can get to the queen cage. Pull it out, make sure the queen has been released and such. Let's see. Okay. Hard to do stuff at these times. Okay, there we go. A few bees hanging out, but the queen is out. It's really good. So set that off to the side. Put them. Annie, no, go Annie. Annie's fearless. She's like, I've been around 20 years. I know the deal. Kimmi, of course, just eats them off the ground and then gets her mouth stung. Okay, Annie, go. All right, so I'm pretty good with it as it is now. So I'm gonna just move these back over, and we'll check on them again in a couple days and just see how they're faring. But I'm liking the way it's looking. I'm liking the way everybody is here. And Yep. So these seem good. They seem to be doing okay. Ooh, I did notice that they ate up all the pollen patty. So I think what I'll do pretty quick is put more pollen patty in there. Do that later today. And then, let's see, I like these feeders too, by the way. This was the honey ladies from Gilroy are the ones that, oops, sorry about that. The honey ladies from Gilroy so they have these kind of feeders that go in the entranceway. Just get a can, the ball mason jar and a lid, and poke holes in it with a tack. It's about 20 holes up underneath there, and then the bees have a way of getting in the opening. I'm trying to show you here what that kind of looks like. It's really cool. It just slides right in. And all the bees in there eating. Excuse me. Okay. So that's how that works. So I got one for this one too. So they don't have to go outside much and eat. Although they've been doing that okay. Alright, so let's check the other hive. This one's interesting because let me see. Set it like that. Okay, so this one original one been in here. They've been in here a lot longer. Set that down. Just give a quick check on these. Still munching on that pollen patty. Wow, look at that. Oh my god. So here's an interesting thing. There's not even much for me to check here, honestly, because as I look down in here, if you recall, these were the kind of Langstroth frames that are not, they have no template. They were just a sliver of wood across the top, and then the bees are meant to fill it in naturally. But what you can see, or what I can see, I don't know if you can see it, is that the comb has been filled in a way that is very wild. Very wild. I gotta set this down so I can show you. Hold on a second here. Just gonna set this down now. So you gotta check this out. You gotta see this. This is wild. So this was the one without the. Okay. Look at this. Annie, go. Go, Annie, go. Get out of here. All right, check that out. Do you see how the frame, in between the frames, they've built a lot of comb. So they've just done their own thing their way. Which, as far as I'm concerned, that's fine. It's a mess. You can't lift out the frames individually as a result very easily without destroying probably a lot of that comb, and you don't really want to do that. But look at that. They've really filled this out. And they've built that comb up across the frames here. And that's okay. I'm gonna probably end up putting another entire brood box on top of both of these, and then the honey box, just to give them more brooding capability, more babies. Look at that, all that comb in there, trippy. Oh, by the way, I did want to show you this. There were so many ants on this hive when I first put it that I decided to do the isolation thing, the moat. So I got a pie pan. I'm going to get a little bigger one for the top so the rain doesn't let water in. And I filled it with, I put in a brick, a couple of bricks, filled it with some motor oil so it forms a moat so the ants can't crawl up to the hive, basically. They can get up to the first tray there, and that's about it. So pretty happy about that. I think that's a good way to go for now. I know there's a ton of different ways to do it, but I am the kind that does hardly any research, and then I jump into something and I just make a lot of mistakes, and I learn that way. But it's all good. I suggest you do more research than I did. Go on, Kimmi, Annie, go, go on, Annie, go on. Okay, I know you're the boss. Annie's the boss of the yard, and she takes care of everything. Kimmi's her henchman. Right, Kimmi? You the protector? Okay. How about you, Annie? Are you the boss? You're the boss, huh? Yeah. Look at all the pokies you have in your head now. Oh my God. Annie, silly goose. You're gonna be filled with pokies. Okay, Kimmi. Alright, I'm almost done. Alright. So there's my smoker. See, I'm all ready to be official. But we'll get to that some other time. Okay, let's cover these guys up. Be done. Sorry, girls. Okay, excuse me. There you go. Okay. Always a little bit kludgy when I do this. I never quite do it just right. But that's a good lesson too. That you don't have to be perfect, really. Things still tend to work out. Nature has a way of being that way. Sometimes they don't, but that's part of the deal. Okay. Oops. Okay. Got that. He's good. Good to go. Happy bees. Bees eating all this. Man, they're getting hungrier and hungrier all the time. So I'm gonna get them some more pollen. Get another pollen patty for the all of them. Okay. Talk to you soon. Be well.